Houston, KKG.
What do you mean?
I got another 5.
You'll sense something unique when you walk in.
Stand in the lobby and watch the people coming in and out.
Travel in the elevator banks, visit in the cafeteria.
All the activity and the energy that is in this building.
A spirit of we can make anything happen.
We are involved all the way from exploring and producing natural gas to gathering into the pipeline systems, processing it, selling those liquids, moving the dry gas through the largest transportation network in America, selling the gas to end users of all kinds, and actually using that gas to produce electricity.
We're into power, we're into exploration, we're into the clean fuels, we're into the energy business. We're not a pipeline anymore.
Most people are just overwhelmed with how we can do all these things.
And by having all of those different businesses integrated within Enron, we can provide better services, more comprehensive services to our customers than any other company in our business.
If you want one-stop shopping in the gas patch, Enron's the place to go. If anybody can do a complicated project, we've had experience begun in North America, but really tempered around and honed around the world to serve your needs. As a customer, you got to feel a lot better dealing with somebody who practically wrote the book.
We have stepped into areas where other companies have not yet ventured, and we have been carving out a new path, not just for ourselves, but for the industry.
Okay, why don't you go ahead and do that, and we'll just put that in this order here.
The creativity that Enron has brought to the marketplace is just extraordinary.
We have offered more imaginative types of gas packages.
Yeah, I sure can.
Both on the supply side and the demand side, than have any of our competitors.
We don't have to do it the same way every time, all the time, every day.
We probably are on the cutting edge of most technology.
The Gas Control Center is controlling about 3 trillion cubic feet of natural gas every year. About 18% of the natural gas consumed every year in the United States.
We are always coming up with new and innovative, creative ideas to stay really 1 or 2 steps ahead of the competition.
The Enron culture says you improvise at every roadblock, at every barrier, and you figure out a way to get around that barrier.
Many times we are asked to stretch, to go the extra distance.
We have so many creative, bright, energetic, enthusiastic employees that are really out there trying to change the way the natural gas business works.
I think it's different within Enron because it's not just customer service is the buzzword for this year.
I hope that they see us as focused, a group of very competent, assertive, but very reasonable employees.
Whatever commitment we've made to you as a customer, as a vendor, as a joint venture partner, that Enron's participation in that will be of the highest level.
I would like customers to believe that no company responds to their needs better and quicker than Enron.
People are truly amazed because of the size of the company that we are, that we can act as quickly as we have.
A large company that can act as a small company.
Even though it is a large company, I hope that they think that it's a company that cares about its customers, its employees, and the environment.
We try to have open communication up and down and across all lines within Enron. That means that there will not be any surprises for the customer.
I never want the customer to have to read between the lines.
We found that the most successful way of negotiating with our customers is to be very upfront.
They want fast, accurate information. It's important to us and it's important to them.
This is the most credible, reliable organization that you're going to deal with. We might not always tell you what you want to hear, but when you hear it from us, you know you can believe it, you know you can trust it.
Well, I think anytime you're dealing with individuals that are really trying to realize their full potential, their very best, you're going to get better service.
If you truly care about your work and you take a personal interest, it allows you the freedom of feeling that you definitely contributed to the solution. And you take away with that a sense of self-satisfaction.
People at Enron are very good at what they do, and I think it's because they're encouraged to be the best.
If we really have everybody at Enron saying, I'm going to do my best, whether it's trying to drill a river crossing under the Colorado River, to complete the Transwestern Expansion Extension where we worked 24 hours on Christmas Day, to just trying to listen to the customer.
Enron has done an excellent job of permitting its employees to be successful and to be excellent. And if you look around, we have an extremely impressive workforce.
We want Enron to be remembered as a company that responds quickly, decisively, creatively to any need of a customer.
When he says, I want X done, we're going to jump through hoops to do X for him if Enron can do that.
We show our customers first at the front line, where the rubber meets the road, that we are trying to make those kinds of efficient uses of our time and our operations so that then we can pass that on to them.
Now, at the wellhead, is that gas on Texas Gas?
It is the single bit of our culture that I think drives this company, is that sense of urgency.
We have picked up a bunch of gas up there at $2.20 today.
What kind of price you looking at?
You can buy the Kazi, we're better off because we can't go too short out of zone. See, what we're going to do is we're going to nominate.
Giving people the freedom to act, shrinking the time frames for decision making, for acting and responding. So the more quickly we can respond to a problem.
We got to know in a few minutes.
Yeah. To an opportunity.
Let me see if he still has that $10 million.
To a customer request.
Kind of went over with him.
The more that customer is going to be rewarded.
A lot of that has to be attributable to the way Enron treats their employees. If I'm a happy camper, then I'm going to treat my customer likewise.
We kind of operate like we're entrepreneurs. We're told and we're trained to think like this is our own business.
So it's a win-win situation. Both the customer wins and Enron wins. And we're both happy and you're satisfied and you want to do business with us again. We will go the extra mile. We will do everything we have to do to satisfy. So the hungrier we are, the more willing we're going to be to put products and services and a style on the table that's responsive to their needs.
When a customer finishes a meeting with Enron people, he comes away with the impression that, number one, we care an awful lot about getting his business. But maybe even more importantly, that we really bring some special expertise that nobody else has.
Enron has a vision of becoming the first natural gas major. The customer was the centerpiece of that vision. If we don't please that customer, then everything else we do is for naught. And obviously there's no better advertisement than the word of mouth of a satisfied customer.